Hi everybody, this is Diane. I did not expect to have a thrift haul to share with you today, but my son and his wife and daughter invited me to go with them up to Horseheads. We didn't go to any craft stores, but we did some shopping up there, and at the mall I forgot that there is a thrift store there called Pookie's, and the prices aren't as good as the thrift stores, the thrift store prices here at my local thrift store, the Salvation Army. But I found some things that I picked up, so I want to show them to you, and a couple of other finds that I got at Target and even Sam's Club. Not for crafting, but just a couple of things I wanted to share with you. So let's get started on the Pookies. And some of these are going to go in my shop, so if I was just getting them for myself to use, I wouldn't have paid the price for them. But I'm hoping that you guys will want some of it because there's plenty there to share. So I'll start with those things that I need to put in my shop. There's this large quantity of this fabric with lace, and I thought it was kind of cool. It's finished at the edge. There's no raw edge. Guess I'll have to cut that. It didn't say on the tag how much was on it, but I can tell that there's a lot here. So it's just this light blue fabric with this little lace, and I thought that would be really fun to use as a tie around your journal or to embellish a page or whatever. I thought it was fun, so I'm gonna put some of that in my shop. I will probably take the 3 lace pieces that I have, and put them together in bundles for my shop. The next one is this yellow, and it's a cotton fabric again. It looks like it's cut on the bias, which gives it some give. You can tell by the way it's angled here. The seam is angled, and by the way the fabric almost stretches, but it's because of being cut on the angle. The weaving, the warp and weft are not straight, so it causes it to stretch. So that's called bias, and it has yellow fabric and a yellow lace, and there's quite a bit there too. And then this one is even more, I believe. It looks like there's more fabric here, and it's a pale blue. It's the same thing, but it's pale blue. So when I get them ready to go in my shop, I will let you know. There was this bundle of netting, and it's purple and green, and I thought it was a good green for mermaid journals. So these two together just made me think of mermaids. This one is a little stiffer, and it's a smaller piece. This one is a bigger piece, and it's got a finished hem. Wonder if it was something. I don't think so, because that edge isn't finished. But it's a pretty good sized piece of that, so I might have to put some of that in the shop too. And I'm curious about these. I couldn't open the bag to really see what it was, but I thought it was something I could use for collages, clusters, and things in my journals. It is 2 bags of rose petals. I want to see one. They're all white. I imagine they were for wedding crafting. So I guess they're all the same. I thought that some of them were different materials. Like one was netting. I guess that's just 2 layers stuck together. So it's just this white rose petal. So I thought if I added them to clusters, I thought that would be really fun. And there's 300 in each bag, and I don't need that many. So I'm going to have to combine some of these items somehow and make some bundles for my shop. Just does any of this look like something you would like to see in my shop? I hope so. Well, better put it in here because it's just spilling over. So I debated on whether to get these things or not because, like I said, the prices were not nearly as good as my Salvation Army. Some of the items that I saw, not necessarily for what I would want for crafting, but I saw some items there that I thought, well, I could get that for that price or less at a regular store that's not used. So anyway, I was happy with what I got, and I hope that I'll be able to share with you in my shop. Then this was just a pack of, it's not vintage, but it's a pack of blank card guides. Now I know what to call these. The index cards with the tabs, the divider cards, I always have a different name for them. This says card guide. They're 3x5s and they have the tab on them, and there's no printing on them, and there are 100 cards in there. So that's a pretty good bundle, and that price was okay. I got this pretty magazine rack. So I'm going to find a place for that so I can store some of my magazines that I want to keep. I just thought it was pretty and different. And the last thing I got at the thrift store was this book, Baby Birds, An Artist Looks into the Nest. I'm not sure if I'm going to just put the whole book in my shop. It's pretty heavy. The cover is plain. And it's not old, it's 2016. But I thought the pictures were pretty. So I might just keep it and cut pictures out and put them in my journals. Aren't they sweet? I don't really like the ones of the newborn, the newly hatched birds. I'm also going to show you, after I show you the couple items that I got that weren't at the thrift store, I want to show you some printables that I just got, some fussy cutting ephemera that I need to do. So I just like these pictures. That the illustrator is Julie Zikfus. I probably am not pronouncing it properly. She's a contributing editor to Birdwatchers Digest. It's a really nice, sturdy, heavy book. Lots of pictures in it. This is what I got at Target that has nothing to do with journaling. It is a wide cookie spatula to scoop my cookies off of my trays. And I make this kind of cookies, the Spritz cookies, for Christmas. And my son saw it. He doesn't like cake too much, but he loves cookies. And when he saw this, he said, it's a cookie shovel. But it's by Wilton, and it's the really big spatula. And then at Sam's Club, I picked these up. I'm not going to flip through them because I have to put them under my tree. This is my Christmas present, so that I will have something new to enjoy on Christmas Day when I'm here by myself, because I'm not saying that to feel sorry for myself. My kids are working. My daughter-in-law works, and my daughter and my son-in-law both work on Christmas this year. And my son and his daughter are going to be home doing their own thing, and I'm just going to be here. We'll do our family thing on a different day. So anyway, I wanted something under my tree so that I could have something to enjoy, something new to enjoy. So I got In Her Studio from Somerset, Stampington and Company. These magazines are expensive, and it's a splurge. I love the In Her Studio because I just love seeing how other crafters have their studios set up. Even if they're not the same kind of crafts that I do. I just really enjoy seeing their spaces and reading a little bit about them. So I don't normally buy this, but I do love it. So I splurged and treated myself for Christmas. And the same with Bella Grace. I don't buy this one very often, but I wanted to just have something pretty to enjoy on Christmas Day. So I have those. This one is Bella Grace, Life's a Beautiful Journey, and it's issue 30. It says, I didn't realize I guess I did know Bella Grace was from Stampington. December, January, February 2022. And this one is November, December, January 2022. Whoops. Sorry. I knocked my paper cutter. So these are the digitals that I purchased a week ago, but I just got them printed today. Just nothing in particular except that they are retro, like children's retro images. And I just thought they'd be really fun to have cut and in my stash to use. Now, I didn't really want the Easter designs. I'll probably use them, but there were enough in here that didn't have to be specifically Easter, and they're just charming little animals. So some of them have Easter eggs, and this one actually says Easter egg hunt, but some of them could just be sweet little characters. Look at that one. And this is from Kay and May, and I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's Easter Digital or Easter, I don't remember what it's called. Aren't they cute? This one has a lot that aren't Easter. Like this one has some Easter eggs, but I could even cut them out if I wanted to. But look at the lambs. This reminds me of how cribs were decorated, the decals that they used to put on baby cribs in the 50s. This one too. And I love them. So there are 5 pages in this set. Kay and May. Oh, 6 pages because we have this. I probably would have left this page out. This was a PDF where you can hit print and it prints all the pages, and I forgot to eliminate this page, but I'll use it. I've saved a bunch of antique Easter postcards, so I will be actually making some Easter journals next year, so I'll use some of those Easter images. This one is by Porch Swing Designs, and it is Vintage Dolls of Many Lands. And there are 5 pages of these dolls, and I had a book. It was like a little Whitman book, one of the smaller ones, that had these dolls, some of these dolls anyway. It was in really bad shape. It was torn and some of the pages were missing, but I really enjoyed cutting out the dolls and backing them with cardstock and making them into a little journal card. So I wanted to do that with these, so I printed them on cardstock, and there are 5 pages with 4 dolls on each page. Really fun. This one is also Porch Swing Designs, and it's Vintage Kids Cutouts. And they printed, the images are bigger than I really expected, but I love them, and I'll probably want to use them this big, but I'll show you what else I did with them. There are 4 pages of this. Aren't they cute? Now this one looks Victorian, and this one newer than that, but older than these, I think. But these, I really like, well, maybe they're older than the 50s also, but I love them. I just really like the retro 50s look. These are great. Some of them are from Valentine's. I love these little girls. Yeah, these look like they could be from the 30s or 40s, these images. Look at that. 4th page. And then I did it so that I printed 2 pages onto 1 page in a 5x7. Like each page would print 5x7. So I got the same images. Oh, this one printed on cardstock. Must have still had a piece of cardstock in my printer. That's okay. So they're a little smaller. They're the same images, but they're smaller. So I'll get all of these things cut out and put into my stash. And then lastly, and these don't have the names on them, name of where I got them. So I will link all of these in my description box, but this one was some kind of vintage ephemera. And I love these pieces. Wait till you see them all. I don't even remember how many pages there are. There's the snaps and the rickrack packages and pearl buttons and measuring tape. I just love all these little bits. They're great for collage. Willie Woo, he is wooing somebody. So does Sam. Telephone and ice cream. I love this. I love the green guest check. I love these little tickets. Price stickers. This girl, she has a little tab that says handmade. There's a tiny little date due slip from a library book. I love the lotto card. That's really cool. These are just really fun, versatile images. And then there's some flashcards in a couple of sizes for sewing. And then these. Aren't they fun? These are great images. So I will link all of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different kits that I will be linking for you. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these goodies. What did you like the best? I don't know what I like the most. Well, besides the digitals, but the thrifty stuff, I'm not sure which one I like the best. I'm really curious about using these. I'm kind of excited about those because it's something different. I don't know. I like it all. Nothing is a real standout, but I like it all, and I had fun shopping. And I hope you had fun seeing. So tell me what you like the most. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. If you're new to watching my videos during flea market season, during the warmer months, I have a lot of really great flea market haul videos. And all through the year, I have videos of journal flip-throughs and ephemera making and all kinds of things related to junk journal creation. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.